Greetings, one and all. This is Merlin here, and today on Anime Talk, I figured I'd talk about I figured I'd make a little video of this episode of Anime Talk. You know, about one little thing that basically this is a video that I've been planning for a little while. I'm going to talk about what makes good genre, and here I'm going to talk about what makes a horror movie a horror movie. Because if you guys don't really know, the horror genre has always been one of my favorite genres. I sound like one super actor, so that's what he likes. You're probably wondering what song I'm using. This is actually from Vampire Hunter D, which was also a song, which was also a horror movie. So, and also my other favorite genres are comedy and samurai and all that. But we'll get to but that's another anime talk. So first, I'm going to talk about what these are all my opinion, by the way, on how to make anime horrors, basically. Out horrors. I said horrors. But this is basically just inspiration. A little bit of tips on anybody who was inspired, anyone who are into making mangas or anything like that. So I'm going to talk about the pros and the cons on how to make a good horror movie, horror genre, horror anime in general. So first things first is that you gotta have a convincing storyline, kind of like a storyline by kind of like Vampire Hunter D almost, or Exorcist. Even Evangelion. Like in Evangelion, that's more of a psychological analysis and stuff. But in horror movies, you can still use psychologicalness, but you could basically do the same thing. You could basically just do the same thing as Evangelion. But except of the psychological analysis and all, they can basically make it like a slasher flick and maybe jump scares here and there. And second thing is that you also got to have disturbing animation, have disturbing artwork, which is always important in a horror movie. Like blood, gore, well not gore, disturbing animation, like weirdly designed characters, um, like Vampire Hunter D, that had disturbing animation, and that creepy animation, like some people even look like zombies. Um, Even apparently Bloodlust. That Bloodlust didn't really seem all that scary to me, but it still had disturbing animation. It was still kind of creepy in my opinion, and I think that's pretty much all the pros in how I'm making that. Basically, I can't really. Basically, that's all the pros in how I'm making that. Can't really think of anything. Can't really think of anything what the pros would be. And the cons of how making a horror movie, horror genre. I keep saying movie. Is that you don't have to have nudity in it. That's what a lot. You don't have to have nudity in it. That's what a lot of horror movies, horror genres do. Like that's what they always do in the horror genre. They always have a lot of like nakedness. Like a lot of people taking showers when they film it, which as James Rolfe would say, you don't have to have asses on the screen to have asses in the seats. It's kind of just pointless. And also, you don't have to have gore in it. Actually, all you have to do is really disturbing animation. That's really all. Or you can do it like vice versa. You don't have to have disturbing animation, but you don't have gore in it. Like Watership Down. That wasn't really a horror movie per se. It had gore in it. Well, not really gore per se, but had blood in it. Oh, and also you can have also graphic content in horror movies. That's also one of the things about making a horror movie. Obviously, you have to have graphic content also. And you can also, okay, so next thing on the cons is that you don't have to have swearing, because I've seen a lot of horror movies where there isn't swearing really, and where there isn't like any nudity or gore. And also you don't have to have jump scares. There's no intention for jump scares, because a lot of horror movies also have jump scares. Back then in like the horror movies, like you feel like you're in it. It makes you feel like really threatened. The horror movies make you feel like you're in it. That's what you also gotta do. You gotta make horror. Yeah, when you may have you watch a horror movie, you gotta make sure that you gotta make the viewers feel like they're in it, like they're going on. You gotta make them like you don't have to make them like you gotta almost make them feel emotional about it. And also, yeah, yeah. Back then, like yeah, you make the viewer feel emotional and like feel like they were actually there. Makes like psychologicalness. Like if you turned a corner, and like if you turned your corner, and you saw that nobody was there. But now these days, horror movies, it's all about jump scares and stuff. But my time is about to run out. That's pretty much it. That's a good start from here. That's pretty much it. How making a horror movie a horror movie. So thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. More anime talk. Bye everybody. Peace.